foundations justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lie so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 99 days of peace through unity.
Blessed day, everyone. My name is Heidi Little, and I am very honored to be here with Chief Arvo Looking Horse, the Chief of the Lakota Dakota Sioux Nation, and the White Buffalo Cattleman Bundle Carrier. Chief Looking Horse, we are here celebrating International Children's Month, and the youth are forming a coalition for peace. Can you please deliver them whatever message you wish for them to hear, moving forward from where we are at into the future? Thank you so much for being here with us.
Blessings to the future generations. And I want to say that I'm a Lakota Sioux Nation from a reservation called Cheyenne River Reservation in South Dakota. And today I want to speak to all of you. So I say blessings and greetings to each and every one of you. And I'm really honored to speak with all of you today because of the children are the future generations, the future leaders. And what we say and pray for today is the leadership of responsibilities of the future generations. So first of all, you know, all of my work and my teachings is you can never find that on the history books, because this is our oral history and handed down from generation to generation. Today, I am the 19th generation, which a spirit woman brought to our people over 2,000 years ago. And this was at a place called, we call it Matho Tipila, but they call it Devil's Tower today. And it's a sacred site where a sacred site is a place of worship, a place of gathering for prayers and healing. And right now we are gathering at a place on the western tribes of the people. You know, we're gathering with the people there because of what is happening to that man has gone too far today. And today we are faced with global disasters. We are faced with a lot of sicknesses. So there's a prophecy that was told over 2,000 years ago by a White Buffalo Calf woman. I'll tell you that story. Long ago, there was our people were roaming, living in a very natural way of life. They call it cycle of life, where we recognize through our ceremonies that everything has a spirit. Even Grandmother Earth has a spirit. And this story is about long ago when people were abused in life, then things start to disappear. When that happened, people were sick and hungry, and they went back to the sacred site, a place of prayer in the Chesapa, the Black Hills of South Dakota. And there we call it Matrotipila. Matrotipila is all the neighboring tribes. We go there to pray, to bring balance back to the earth, to bring balance and healing back to the people. So that's where these two scouts were sitting on top of the hill, and the clouds were very low. It was summertime, springtime, and the two scouts sitting on the hill. From the clouds came a woman. She was walking towards them, and she was carrying this bundle and wrapped in a buffalo robe. She came upon the two scouts, and she told the people that there's two scouts. She told the two scouts, one of you have a good mind, and one of you have a bad thinking. So I know who you are. You come to me. So the one scout wanted to take her back to the camp and be with her. So he stepped forward. The minute he stepped forward close to this woman, the cloud enveloped, the cloud got heavy and couldn't see nothing. When the clouds lifted, he was in skeleton. And she looked at the other scout, and she told the other scout, now what you see, I've come to bring a message to the people. Go back and prepare a place for me. So he went back to the camp and told the people that this woman is coming and we must prepare. So the very next day, she came and she brought this, as she was coming to the camp, down that hill into the valley where that camp was, the people were standing there, and she came into the place where she was crested, was sage and a sacred altar. So she came and she brought this bundle and laid the bundle down, and she opened that bundle and there was a pipe in there, red stone and a stem. Mm-hmm. She put it together and she prayed. So this is how you pray. You get some there's some tobacco. We call it chanshasha, red willow tobacco. This is a medicine you put in that chanupa, the pipe. And then you pray to the four winds, the west, north, east, south, the Great Spirit, and Mother Earth. Because everything is about spirit here. And it's about big spirit. This Great Spirit, Wakan, sacred Tunka is big. And you are here because you have a mind and a body and spirit that connect with the bigger spirit. And she said, in time, you would know all the ceremonies that came with this bundle, sacred bundle. And she told the people to pray in a humble way. You guys, and she stopped and rolled over. She stood up as a young black buffalo calf. She walked a little bit up the hills, rolled over, stood up as a red one. And then she walked up the hill and stopped and rolled over she stood up as a yellow one, buckskin.
Ooh.
The fourth time she stopped, she rolled over, stood up as a white buffalo calf with black nose, black eyes, black hooves. And she went over the hill. And that was the story of the white buffalo calf woman coming to the people. So there's a prophecy with the white buffalo calf woman. She told the people that I shall return and stand upon the earth as a white buffalo calf. Once again, when the times are hard, when there's abuse to the earth, don't abuse Mother Earth. So she said, if that ever happens, I shall return and stand upon the earth as a white buffalo calf, and many white animals shall be born. And you'll know that when that time comes. So today, we know that time is here because of 1994, the first white buffalo calf was born in Janesville, Wisconsin. And now all over the world, you can Google it, Google this, or you can see it, that white animals are born every place in the whole world. That this is a time that we must come back to the sacred place and pray. Excuse me. There's a time, there's a time that we must come back and pray to the future generations. And I'm glad that all the young people out there are listening, because we need to tell the people, stop abusing Mother Earth, and or else it's going to affect your mind, your body, and your spirit. And today that is happening. So in that prophecy of the white buffalo calf woman, 1996, we went back to the sacred site, went back to the place where the white buffalo calf woman brought the sacred chanupa, the sacred pipe. And we call it Matotipila. But in English, they call it Devil's Tower. And we want to change that back to Matotipila, because today there's so much abuse, even the language. We don't have a devil in our language because it's a sacred language. We don't have any foul language because it's a sacred language. So in our language, there's no devil, or there's no that foul language. So that's what today I'm still carrying that bundle. Today I never use foul language, or I don't carry a gun, because that's our tradition, is like spiritual leaders, medicine people cannot carry a gun. So we must pray for peace and healing. So today, on June 21st, we want you to pray with us to bring that healing and balance back to the earth. Because this is your someday you'll be leaders, and today you must start today with your spirit, because today there's much sickness today in the whole world. So I'm going to share with you that World Peace and Prayer Day, the statement that that we are at the crossroads. Excuse me. Okay, 1996, we made a statement for World Peace and Prayer Day, and it's still happening today. We use that statement that we are at the crossroads, either be faced with a lot of chaos, global disasters, tears from our relatives' eyes. We're going to see a lot of sicknesses and viruses. We're going to see no more honorable leaders. We will see a lot of false prophets. We're going to see a lot of anger, hatred, jealousy. We're going to see the environment changing, and that we see today: earthquakes, volcanoes, big winds. Or we can unite spiritually in this global world. All nations, all faith, one prayer. So this is a message to all of you today, that you must create this energy shift through prayer. That way things will be good. Because we as the people, we always pray for peace. And so it's good to find that peace within yourself and healing. Let go of all the anger, bad feelings that you have. Let it go to the four winds and let the Spirit guide you. And today we need leaders like you, and you'll be the leaders in the future. So help us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chief Looking Horse. We really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today and to share this call to action, All Faiths, One Prayer. And we are going live on this 18th day of June, a few days in advance of June 21st. So there's more than enough time to get this going viral, guys. You go ahead and you share it with your friends and your family. And it's time for uniting. And the children are launching the Global Youth Peace Coalition. You can go to internationalchildrensmonth.com and sign up there. And we love working with, supporting, and being in unity with Chief Looking Horse and World Peace and Prayer Day. And we're all working together for this World Unity Week. And Chief Looking Horse, we're going 99 days of peace through September 21st. So we're doing a big, strong push here for everybody to really unite and come together. How do you feel about that?
Very good. And I want to share our website is worldpeaceandprayerday.com.
Yep. worldpeaceandprayerday.com. It is linked directly through International Children's Month. Also, you can just click on their shield that says World Peace and Prayer Day. I'll get you straight there. And I hope that we can talk again throughout this 99 days of action, Chief Looking Horse. Maybe you can come on, we can get together again, and you can give the children another oomph of inspiration. Yeah. And your support and encouragement. And thank you so much for everything that you're doing. And you guys have a really blessed time on June 21st. My prayer is for this to ripple out to all 8 billion of us in the next few days. If we can reach everyone at the same time, that would be great. So let's all hearts on deck. All hearts on deck. Yeah?
Yes, very good.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon. And bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
Attention! Attention! Can I have your attention, please?
It's urgent!
Urgent!
It's urgent!
This is an urgent message
From your children!
I feel really scared.
The environment is kind of just getting torn apart.
There's pollution, global warming, and people are just not caring about it.
Nature is getting destroyed. I mean, there's a bunch of logging, there's water pollution, there's air pollution.
I'm really concerned about fracking because I don't have no good water to drink.
Pipelines with gas inside, they can also explode.
And some people are throwing garbage in the ocean that makes the ocean polluted. So animals are also getting sick and can die out there. If animals are getting extinct, one day we're gonna get extinct if you don't stop.
This makes me feel mad.
It makes me feel upset. I think it's terrible. I feel ashamed because so far very few people are doing something about it.
We'll be sad because we don't have anywhere else to live.
I'm worried that this generation will be ruined and there will be nothing left for the next generation.
If this keeps going, well, the whole world is really gonna collapse.
Just give me a minute, please.
If we don't stop this, it will lead to a global disaster or even the destruction of Earth.
If we destroy all of this, then we'll have no other planet to live on.
People act like it's nothing and it won't affect them, but soon it will.
Sometime in the future, I may be dead, I may not. It's going to affect us all in some horrible way. And so if we do something now, then maybe we can stop that from happening.
I would want to do something about it, though the people who really have that power don't really care.
It's not like there's an unstoppable force doing this to us. We can choose not to, do this to the planet and the environment.
I want to live in a world where children could look out the window and not see a sea of sadness, but somewhere where things thrive.
We're probably gonna have to, evolve.
Hey kids!
Hey kids!
Wanna help us get the word out?
Will you join us? Go to weyourchildren.org
weyourchildren.org
and upload your own video.
Upload your own video. Add your voice.
Tell your adults how you feel.
Tell your adults how you feel.
Tell your adults how you feel.
And tell your friends to join us too.
If we can get 1 million kids
1 million kids!
To add their voice,
Then grown-ups will have to listen.
the grown-ups will have to listen.
Go to weyourchildren.org.
Weyourchildren.org.
We are your children.
We are your children.
Oh, yay. All right. So there it is from the mouth of the babes. We all know that it's time to step up, step in, step on, step into the next thing that we're doing together. So welcome. This is International Children's Month Hour of Action. I am here with Raheen, Fatima, grandmother Shannon Crossbear. I'm hoping Abba has made it on. Bridger's here with me also, and it's his first time live, so, we may see him, we may not, but he's behind the scenes helping support our mission, which is love, care, and respect for all the children on Earth. I just want to thank everybody for being here, and a big shout out to everybody. Is it possible to get Raheen and Shannon in here with me on screen? Hi, Shannon. Good morning. Yay. And we are going to do opening ceremony circle here. Are you unmuted, Shannon? Ready to rock and roll? And Raheen is somewhere in the house as well.
I'm here. I'm here too.
Oh, yay. Awesome. The gang's all here. I don't know if Abba made it. Maybe our beautiful Peter and Mark in the back could check out for us and see if Abba has shown up. He's coming in from Africa, so it's always a hit and miss as opposed if he gets his Wi-Fi. All right, yay. Raheen, hi.
Hi, how are you doing? It was great. all the words in the beginning, and just listening from Chief Arbor Looking Horse was so inspiring for me, as well as looking at that video. I think it was, yeah, it's a great start to International Children's Month.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the bundle when he was 12 years old. So, you know, that's a young age for somebody to be in a leadership position. You know, when we look at people like the Dalai Lama, same thing, you know, as a child, you know, moving into the world with this responsibility and this integrity. I think it's wonderful to hear, you know, from people like Chief Looking Horse later on down the road. You know, he's still walking the walk, right? And doing his good work in the world. So appreciative of Chief Looking Horse joining us today, of course, as always. And he's blessed us before, working in collaboration with you guys, right? And with International Children's Month. And we've also got Artie Kornfeld, who made Woodstock back in the day, who's behind all of you as well, helping with the movement. And Shannon, you want to start us off with a prayer like we always do at the beginning and just set us up here, and then we'll dive into the dialogue that we have for today. Find out what you guys are doing. We're going to pass the flame over to Raheen and Abba and Bridger, and you guys are going to take the helm and direct International Children's Month and the way that it's going to be shaped for the future. So I'm super excited about that. Grandma Crossbear, what do you figure? Can you launch us off here with a prayer?
Sure. I can do that. First of all, I just want to acknowledge Chief Looking Horse and starting out with good words. And in all of our traditions, I'm going to stop just a minute because I haven't introduced myself. Anin Minigijika Indowe Maganak Nikishnaka Wabagonis. So my English name is Shannon Crossbear, and I am part of the Lake Superior Ojibwe. I live in northern Minnesota. My home reserve is across the border in Canada, Fort William First Nation. And I just wanted to acknowledge, you know, and introduce myself. And as I did that, I introduced myself and said, hello, it's a good day. And I introduced myself to all of you as my relatives. So today I come to you as one of your relatives. And I'm really grateful that Chief Looking Horse started us out with good words, because that's so important, right? So important to start with good words. What we think and we say affects everything around us. So Chimi Gutch for this. So I'm going to say a few things in my language, and then I'll say a few things in English. So Chimi Gutch Manido Nokomis Mishnomish Bayanab and Gindamas Wabagonis. Creator, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancestors. I ask you to look down upon your daughter and help her to speak words in a good way. And to thank you for this day and for this opportunity as we kind of move ahead in our intention today to acknowledge that this world and its direction is now in the hands of these young people. Help us to explore with them, to support them, to really be able to share with them what we've done to this point and to give them all that they need to be successful. You know, we thank you for bringing this seventh generation to us so that they could fulfill that prophecy that Chief Looking Horse talked about and step into their leadership in the way that will help themselves and all of their relatives, including this earth and all of her inhabitants, those that share her, those that know that, and that we collectively contribute individually to her healing and our healing in the world that is being created. Chimi Gwetch, Chimi Gwetch, Chimi Gwetch. Thank you.
Oh, Thank you so much. Yeah, I second that emotion and that prayer. I'm with you all the way. Ben, I want to bring you into the conversation also here. We're in the middle of launching the World Unity Week and the 99 Days for Peace. And, you know, this is 10 years for us. And we are very happy to have been working with Raheen for like the last 4 years, I think already. And okay, so what do we want to tell? What do we, the passing of the torch? I'm like, it's like a torch, but it's like the flame, like igniting the flame of the torch that Raheen and Abba and all the children who we work with, you know, it's like, I feel like it's like a water flame because it has a balance to it, right? It has a way of being. And so, Shannon, how do you feel to move forward in this way? And I want to bring Ben into the conversation also here. And, you know, just as leaders in the movement, you know, and really amplifying the energy, hi Ben, of the movement. Okay, please, whoever feels called to speak next. Yay.
So I'm Raheen knows this, but those listening may not. And I'm always glad to share that I am a mother and a grandmother and a great grandmother. And I'm very excited about that. And I say that because as I look out and see this 7th generation, those like Raheen, those that are not here because they're not getting up at whatever time it is where they're at, and they're getting their rest and doing what they need to do. And many of them are getting up to celebrate their fathers today. It's Father's Day. So I want to acknowledge that. And I think going forward, one of the things that the youth have and young adults of this generation are really making us look at and creating a place where things like gender equality means nothing because there is no attachment to the gender. It's fluid, right? There's all kinds of things that they are bringing to the forefront already in changing our society, which every generation has done. But what Chief Orville Looking Horse did was he set in motion kind of at least some of our stories, right? And we all have them from every discipline, from every one of those 4 directions. We all have those. And this is the time. So I'm very excited and pleased and supportive of how we do this, because everything is a ceremony, right? So, you know, I think about in our traditions, how we acknowledge different things that happen in our lives, right? Everything from the welcoming in the womb, you know, to the wise woman circle, to the puberty and just, you know, kind of self-discovery purpose times in our lives. All of those things, everything there's something that happens around it. There's a song that goes with it. There's a protocol and a ceremony that goes with it, right? And so as I think about that, that's what we wanted Raheen to create, was that opportunity to celebrate this shift, to acknowledge it and to cement it. Because one of those things about all of those ceremonies is that when you have witnesses, then the witnesses become part of what you're doing, right? Part of what you're doing. So when we have those celebrations or those opportunities, everybody in that, like for example, the welcoming in the womb ceremony, everybody that's there is then in support of that encouraging that new life to come be on this earth walk and live in a good way, right? And not only are they doing that, but they're ensuring that happens because all of the witnesses play a role in keeping that mother safe during her gestation, right? And the father, that he's included in that circle. So all of these things that are coming to support these young people who are stepping into these leadership roles. And I've been thinking a lot about leadership because I've worked with some folks that have been talking about leadership on an international level, specifically about leadership and leadership models. And I've always looked at that and said, what does it look like, you know, to have a leadership model that's different than what we've had in the past, right? And that leadership model has to be built upon the multicultural and beautiful diversity that exists within our world and all of the strength that is found in the collective. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I'm just so excited because, you know, our generation was talking about it. Your generation is doing it. So,
yay.
You know, that's just the way it is. And I am so grateful to be a witness to that.
Awesome. Yeah, and Raheen had a whole way of leadership that we talked about in the beginning. Raheen, tell us what your plan is for International Children's Month leadership roles.
Yeah, firstly, hi everybody. My name is Raheen. I am 15. I'm based in Pakistan and I do a lot of different things. I dabble in activism. I am an interviewer and I really just love to advocate for the love, care, and respect of all children. Throughout my journey, since I've started out as a stand-up comedian at 11 years of age, there's so many inspiring people that have been around me to support my journey, and everyone here at International Children's Month, World Community Week, and all organizations that are linked. Everyone, you know, that's been part of this journey has been incredibly supportive of me, incredibly loving, respecting, and caring. They've treated me as one of their own, part of this beautiful community, and also have helped me welcome so many people from Pakistan, so many friends that have joined me into this mission of the love, care, and respect of all children on earth. We've been, you know, I've been linked with International Children's Month for the past 3.5 years. And we've done so many shows and action days and, you know, global waves of love together. And it has, you know, it has made me learn a lot of different things, and those are very crucial to who I am today. So I'd like to thank everyone that has been part of this journey, everyone that's been watching this, and just cheering me on. Also wanted to throw in a happy Father's Day for everyone out there that is a father, wants to be a father, or is a father figure, because there's many times in my own journey that I've had mentors that are like father figures to me. And I really just want this day to be about them as much as, you know, biological dads. So let's definitely give them the credit as well for, you know, being there for all of us, because we all have people that have made that sort of impact in our life. As for International Children's Month, we have, you know, I've seen some of the things that were happening before I joined International Children's Month. There's, you know, incredible advancement each year, and with each passing, you know, a global wave of love and so many action days. And honestly, I just want for the youth, as you know, this is one of those organizations where the youth is very highlighted, but I really want young women, young girls to come forth and really take part in all the activities, in all the campaigns, and really just step forward as leaders. And I think, you know, having Heidi here as us, Heidi honestly is one of the very closest people to me. She is like a mother figure in our organization, and she has always ensured that there are many girls that come forth, and she has helped elevate young girls in part of our mission of the love, care, and respect of children. So I really just want more girls to come forth into leadership roles along with myself. And I know that everyone that's part of this will be very welcoming and very empowering.
I love that. Thank you so much. Yeah, the whole idea of running circle, like governing as a circle. I said, Raheen, you know, do you want to take it over? And Bridger, my boy who's 7, wants to help her, and then Abba as well is he works for Girl Child Rights in Africa. I was hoping he was going to be able to be on here with you so you guys could soundboard off of each other. So Raheen, the way forward is this Global Youth Peace Coalition. And so internationalchildrensmonth.com is the site. I'm just letting all of our people know. And Raheen and Abba and Bridger and a few other youth are going to be the ones who are directing the helm of internationalchildrensmonth.com moving forward. And so this Youth Peace Coalition, Global Youth Peace Coalition, the ask is for children and youth in their communities to create a Youth Peace Coalition. On the website, there's a form that they can fill out telling everybody who they are, where they're from, and what their action is. And we'll be pooling and resourcing all of these beautiful teams. There's a donation button on the website now. So if you want to support Raheen and Abba and all the children organizing for peace, you can please do so. They are tax-deductible donations. We work with We the World. And we're going to fund their projects and whatever it is that they want to do and however they want to do it. So ask number 1 is for children and youth to go to internationalchildrensmonth.com, fill out the form on the bottom, tell us what you're going to be doing, and we'll create a database, right, Raheen? And then they'll have access to everybody. September 21st, we're going to pull a bunch of different groups from all over the world and get together for another day of action, right? In around that 11 days of global unity, right, Raheen, that we do with We the World, and Ben with World Unity Week. We have the Peace Through Unity for 99 days. So let's talk about this. Like, how do we want this to roll out? These are the pitch was the Global Youth Peace Coalition. Raheen, Abba, and the children and youth from International Children's Month are going to help work that all out, okay? And we did it back in the day with the Earth Guardians. They launched chapters in every country on the planet. So there's already, like, you know, a very solid team of youth across the planet doing work for the planet. So we've got all that kind of set up. Ben, you've been silently, lovingly supporting here for the last 25 minutes. So, you know, what are your thoughts and ideas on how we can be helpful with this launch? What can we do with the 99 Days Through Peace and what you know about what's happening? What do you think?
Well, firstly, Heidi, it's great to be here. It's great to be here in International Children's Month, and beautiful to have the wisdom of Shannon and Raheen, and of course, Chief Arva Lookenhorse. And today is day 2 of World Unity Week and the 99 days itself. And it's a day dedicated to empowerment. So it's so perfect that we're having this conversation around how can we better connect with and engage with youth leaders. And Raheen, you are just so amazing. 15, my goodness. Wow. So eloquent and so committed. And, you know, I think to answer your question, Heidi, what can we do is really just about dialogue and connecting and coming together and finding those connections, keeping those meeting places. There are more that are emerging. We've got the mighty, there are the mighty networks now that are coming, you know, that are very a strong place for people to come and connect. And there is many different places that people are coming together to coordinate and to organize. So I would say the more, you know, we can connect with the youth as we go forward. We're going to have an amazing plenary later tonight at 7 p.m., which is going to be broadcast out through this platform, and it's going to be with youth leaders from LA and St. Louis and all over. So I think a big part of it, Heidi, is doing what we're doing here, which is connecting and coordinating and bringing together the different voices of youth activists and youth leaders from around the world. So yay, International Children's Month. Happy 10 years anniversary of doing this work. And, we're certainly very proud partners at World Unity Week and Unity Earth. And we're looking forward to more collaborations as we go forward with Raheen and many others. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, sticking to the spotlight of who's talking is perfect right now. And I just want everyone to really ground out in their hearts the love, care, and respect for all the children on earth. This requires an embodiment of absolute integrity and honor. And as the adults in the room, as the people on this planet who are holding the space to uplift and uplift this platform that we built for 10 years for the children to rise up, as God is my witness, they will rise and they will do and be everything that they dream of becoming on this planet. And nothing and no one is going to get in their way. As God is my witness, Raheen and everyone else who comes with her is going to fulfill their missions and their purpose on this planet, and they're only surrounded in love, care, and respect. Rainbows and love light all around the beautiful people on this planet, the peaceful warriors on this planet. That is all there is room for here. The Mother Earth rises up underneath our feet and supports us in every single way. And God and all the company of heaven is here with us. And that is what there is here. So I'm just putting that out there as we got slightly dive bombed, and it ain't happening. Not on my watch, not on Ben's watch, not on Shannon's watch. And Raheen and all of the children who are circling for peace, we got your backs, absolutely, from here all the way through. And when our time is done here, there are others who will step into our place, who will hold this field for you. Am I right? Everyone with me? Yes. Okay, good. All right. Now that I have gone ahead and put that into the field of this beautiful conference that's happening in this gorgeous convergence, I want to thank you very, very, very much. So, Raheen, what are you doing in Pakistan now these days in your community? Have you got, who are the children that you've got in? I know Barira wanted to be on here today. Lalaine wanted to be on here today. I had a bunch of hits of children wanting to come in. It's all over the world time right now for people. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night for some of our friends. So, all right, what have you got to tell them? How are we moving this ship forward, Missy? Let's go.
Yeah, so I have a lot of different plans in place for the Peace Coalition. So definitely a lot of things going to happen there, and I'm going to be sharing them, one by one with everyone when the time comes. And for now, what I'm doing in my community in Pakistan with the youth and how I want to involve them, basically. So I'm starting a new organization by the name of Elevate Her, and it's all for young girls, and it's for youth, mainly, female youth. And I just want to focus on educating them about different things, providing them with the right mentorship, and sharing with them the most important opportunities, because getting to know opportunities today in this world where it's full of information is surprisingly hard. And I really want to make sure that they know that International Children's Month is open for them, that they can come here, can collaborate, can give back to their communities by the way of us. So I really just want to focus on spreading the awareness about the Peace Coalition program within my community, especially within young girls, and having them create different impact in their own community, and in getting a chance to showcase that. And really be able to feature, elevate her onto the 11 days of, unity, global peace and unity in September, so that we can, feature as many people from around the world as possible, not just Pakistan or not just America, from all around the world. And I think the power of, the internet, the network that, Heidi, Ben, and, Grandma Shannon has, spent so many years building, now us as youth, leveraging that and really just spreading out the word for collaboration for peace. So yeah, that's my plan so far.
Okay, that's perfect. I love that plan. And so elevate her. So I hired a team of web designers for internationalchildrensmonth.com. So if you, all we got to do is hook you up with those people, and then you just send them whatever it is that you want. Like, so the web, like, do you already have a website built for elevate for her, or do you want like a page on International Children's Month where that's where that whole thing lives? Or how do you want it to look? How do you want it to roll out?
So Elevate Her right now is an organization, and independently, we do not have a website yet, which is something that I'm working on. We do have a Facebook page, so you can check that out. It's Elevate Her. And also, so how I want for it to be linked with International Children's Month is definitely through the International Children's Month website. So everyone that goes there can really directly come and see another cause that we are helping support. So yeah, I think that would be beautiful.
Okay. So just so you know, there's like a team of people that can help you build stuff out. Okay. And so I'll give you the website link and the, like, all the back end details, and you can just literally go straight to those people and be like, okay, this is what we want changed on here. This is how we want the feed here. This is the new campaign and how we want it to look here. Okay. And so there's like, that's part of the package of what we're handing over to you guys to you know, so you can move forward, right? So it's like you can have them design it how you like, and you can have it move in the direction of what you guys want to do. Typically, we've done a yearly theme, and that yearly theme lasts for 365 days, and then and then we have the month, right, where we do our peak day of action and all that other stuff. So so that's that. June's International Children's Month, and you have a team of people who can help you move the website in the direction that you want to move it into for this coming year, the following year, you know. And then Shannon and Bob, myself, Ben, we're here as like a board of people to help you. You know what I mean? Like your family, your council, whatever. You need our help, we're here for you. And what else? Let me see here. Shannon, what else you got to tell Raheen? We got 4 minutes left, guys. What else do we need to set up?
Just, yeah, Raheen, just, you know, keep in your mind you're surrounded by love and light at all times. And, you know, I think about balance. Balance, you know, that's I know Chief Looking Horse talked about it in that way too, but, you know, but balance too. And when I think about our male voices that need to be elevated in a different way, and just always to be thinking about what are we bringing forth in our new world, right? And one of the things that we always keep in mind when we're trying to make decisions around, especially around the sacred children that we have in this world, is what is that going to be like in 7 generations? What are the decisions that I'm making now and the actions that I'm taking now, and how will that play out in 7 generations? And, you know, if we do that, those that came before you and came before me, those prayers are upholding us right now. And the prayers that we have will be upholding that 7 generations to come. So, and when I think about prayers and I think about playing, remember that playing is an important part of praying. It's praying is with the R is for respect in that word, and play, it's praying with love. So have fun and enjoy yourself, and we love you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're really right. That's something that I've grown up believing as well, that the prayers of my ancestors is why that I'm so blessed with, you know, people like you, Grandma Shannon, around me, and you know, Heidi, Ben, everyone that's just, you know, been part, has been looking out for me, and is always there to support me and my vision, and is always there to respect me, And everything that I stand in everything that I do and help me, just pursue my passion. So yeah, I can feel it every single time that I am with you or not, that all of you guys here are very loving, caring towards me and all the young people in the world. So thank you, people, people that came before us for making all those prayers that we can see the effect of today. And hopefully make prayers that, generations to come will see tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A hope. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I want to thank everybody for being here to bear witness to the passing of the torch to the youth and future generations. And we are building, bringing, being the peace that is wanting to be here. And I just appreciate everybody. It's been lovely being here with you all, and bless your journey in every way, Raheen, and Abba also, and the team. We have a large team, and we appreciate everybody and look forward to everyone working together and what you do next, right? Youth Peace Coalition, huh? Whatever the age group. Awesome. If you had one thing to tell the children on the way out the door, Raheen, what would you tell them?
I tell them I'm really, as an individual, really grateful for all the people that have supported me, because I start naming people, then I know some will get a little upset, which a little unfair, but still, so many people. I'd say if they're grateful for us to be around, they love us, care, and respect us, I think we should do the same as the young people. We should respect our elders, really care for them and love them for being there for us no matter what. And also build ourselves as individuals such that when we are a little older, that we can do the same for our little ones. So yeah, I love you all.
Thank you. I love you all too. And I ask all the children and youth to go ahead and build what you want to build. And International Children's Month is there to support you. And I know Bridger, who's too shy to come on, is really excited about the future for the children and youth of this planet, and also being active in our communities. What can we do in our communities to build peace? What can you do? Is it art? Is it poetry? Is it interviews? Is it cleaning things up? Is it building something new? What is it? What can you do? What inspires and ignites your spirit? So thank you so much for everybody who has been here this day. And Ben, thank you for having us on World Unity Week. And we've appreciated every second of it. Raheen, thank you for your time and getting up or being here late. The other side of the world for us. Which one?
Yeah, that was evening time, so it's 6 p.m. for the first time. It's the perfect time. Yeah.
Awesome. We've had you up in the middle of the night before, so thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciate you. You're taking it for the whole team, Raheen. Yay.